20 pickups for the 1991 Donruss set coming up. Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me as always. My name is Troy Rutter, aka TTM Troy, and today I have kind of another very special video for you today. Now I've kind of taken a break the last couple months from trying to aggressively pursue the 1991 Donruss set that I have been working on. And I just realized as I'm starting this video, I don't know how many I have left, but you can find out, you can see all of the cards that I have for this set on my website at ttmautograph.com. But in the last couple weeks, I have been buying a few on the site eBay, as many of you know. Now, I'm going to show these to you fairly quickly, and since they are on eBay, obviously they have not been authenticated, but I try to do some a little bit of due diligence on them as I purchase them or before I purchase them. So there might be a couple in here that are not authentic, but I think overall I did pretty well. There was one of those, I think it was Ken Griffey Jr.'s for $30 that I passed on. Hey, let's get right into these. And I do not have stats for you like I do for my TTMs, but I just want to go through these real quick, and then we could talk a little bit after this. We could have some church chat right after that. He's that special. All right, here you go. Here's the first one here. Boom. All right, this was actually a purchase from about a month or two ago. It is a Diamond King number 13 of Sandy Alomar. Now, this is one that I'm really not sure of the authenticity on, but it looked good to me, and it was relatively in the correct price range, so I went ahead and popped on it. So another Diamond King there. The next one is from Cecil Fielder. This is a Diamond King number 3. So filling in the Diamond Kings there, which is always cool. And this one, I think this one was a little bit more expensive. So obviously, yeah, it was a little bit more expensive. Next, we have a pretty cool card that I'm really excited about, Oral Hershiser. Now, what's interesting about this card is, you know how sometimes on Sharpies they get a little thingy on the end that drags, and so this kind of has like a 3D type signature, and it looks pretty good to me. I might send this off to PSA DNA just to see what they say, but I think this is the only Oral Hershiser card that is signed that I have, so very happy to get him back. He was just so awesome back in the day. Next we have Ellis Burks, who is a kind of a tough signer, so I popped on this Red Sox card right there. Ellis Burks, the Donruss number 235. Next we have one of the green Donrusses. Now if you're unfamiliar with this set, they the first half are the blues and the second half are the greens, so series 1 and 2, so to speak. So next we have Scott Sanderson, card number 533, signed in blue right there. Kind of a cool flowing signature there from Scott. Next we have Craig Lefferts, another kind of a tough signature. So I got that right there. This is card number 515. Then Carlos Berga right there. Card number 274, going back to the blue Donrusses. And I think this was a little bit more expensive. I'm not sure quite why, but I spent a little bit more on this card. Next we have Melrose right there in the blue Expos uniform, pitching there. This was actually his second year with the Expos, card number 681. Next we have Steve Carter with the Pirates, card number 418. Stephen Jerome Carter from Ruckersville, Virginia. Next we have Sergio Valdez, card number 344. Looks like he played for the Expos and the Braves and then the Indians, which is what this card was right here. Again, 344. Next we have Tom Pagnozzi, who I had never heard of before, so or that I had forgotten. But he played, as of this time, all the way for the Cardinals from 87 to 91. Not sure what he did after that. suppose if I ever get him in TTM, then I can give a more expanded description here for you. Next we have John Mitchell, who signed in a very slim pen right there. John Kyle Mitchell from Nashville, Tennessee. Had played for the Mets and the Orioles. This is card number 710. Next we have Hector Villanueva. Kind of a neat signature that takes up the full card right there. Card number 296. So very cool. Cubs card right here. Next we have Eric Yelding. I thought I had this card, but I couldn't find it. So I got another one. So the Astros. Maybe when I go through my binders, I will actually find it, but we'll see. Eric Yelding there. Next we have Alex Fernandez, who signed this White Sox card. Just a few more here. We have Alan Anderson, pitcher, who had a good career with the Twins, I guess. So this is card number 527. This card shows a little bit of wear on the corners, which is common, I guess, for these 1991 kind of junk era cards. Next we have Alvin Davis, this Mariners card. At this point he had played on the Mariners from 86 to 91, card number 482. Next we have Gerald Clark, Padres card right here. Stacey Schaefer would like that. Card number 74. And then Tracy Jones, the Seattle Mariners card. He had been with the Reds and the Expos and the Giants and the Tigers, and finally ended up with the Mariners here in 1991 from Hawthorne, California. And finally for this video, Carlos Hernandez. Card number 711. It's got a little bit of bleeding on the back from whatever card was in back of it at one time. But there you go. Carlos Hernandez. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. You know, this is a crazy project. You know, I think I'm somewhere between 200 and 300 still left. And so that means I have at least 400 to 500. So that is pretty darn cool. You know, this is I think I told you guys, this is a 770 card set. So it is, and I'm getting down to some of the big guys like Darryl Strawberry and Ken Griffey Jr. and Nolan Ryan and Cal Ripken and stuff like that. So it's going to cost a lot, but I'm in it to win it. I think if I could do this in the next 2 years, that would be really good. I don't think I could do it in a year. I don't have that much money between private signings and all of that type of stuff. So thank you for joining me. You know, I know a lot. This might not be your cup of tea, these junk wax autograph set type things, but you know, over the past weekend, there's been a lot of brouhaha here and there, and I just want to encourage everybody to collect how you want and when you want, and just be good to each other. So thank you so much for joining, and may your mailboxes be full and your stamps forever. Bye-bye.